can they be something like खुशी वाली jealousy? जब भी हम शिल्पा शेट्टी को देखते हैं, I go like, wow. You know why? Because she's brilliant actress, the epitome of कि life में 10,000 चीज करके, how can you still stay focused on one of the most important things? Because if you live well, you look great. Businesswoman, actress, and now the second and third lease of life. Shilpa, thank you so much for making us feel horrible with ourselves. We love you.
Shush. You're doing pretty well for yourself.
Yeah, because every time we see the videos of you, I have to say this, this is one of the toughest places to sort of stay focused on what's good for you. In the last 4 years, so much has happened in the world, and people say कि यार अंदर से अच्छा feel करना, अंदर से अच्छा feel करना है. It's not a thing that you do. It's like how you breathe now.
Yeah,
whether it's your yoga, whether it's fitness. Does it ever get to you that, you have to do this because otherwise people will just send 70 mean comments on Instagram?
No.
Ever?
I live my life on my terms. There's nothing... I think at this stage in my life, I am not looking for validation from other people. I feel I've been there, done that for a long part of my life. Now I just want to live it to the fullest, live it positively, eat well, enjoy my life, try to be the best mother that I can, the best homemaker that I can, and stay true to myself. And that's the only way to live, to be honest.
It's a very different world that we live in now. You've seen the industry for so long. Is it tough to sort of fit in, or do you think that it's just been a very organic process over the years? And now, because you're still rocking it so well. And a lot of people that are coming into the industry will have a lot of preconceived notions that, we can now take a good year or two and it's done. But it doesn't really happen like that, does it?
When it's done, what?
When they come into the industry, they'll say, we'll try to be like a Shilpa Shetty in a year or two.
Gosh.
Yeah. But you've been able to sort of evolve over a period of time incredibly well.
I think you have to keep working on yourself, and after 3 decades in the industry...
Which is another shocker. I didn't think it was 3. Wow.
Yeah. It's my 30th year.
Wow. Congratulations.
And I say that very proudly.
Yeah.
Some people would maybe shy away from it, but I feel extremely proud of the fact that I've lasted out and still managed to stay relevant. And that has happened over the last 10 years. So it hasn't been consistently so, but in the last 10 years, definitely an effort has gone into doing things my way, trying to be trend-setting, dabbling with different mediums, whether it be YouTube, having my own app, radio, TV. So there isn't a medium that I haven't dabbled in.
Might I add, very successfully. We have to add that one or two lines in that as well.
No, that, God's grace. Don't know about successfully or not, but I have given it my best shot and garnered so much love in everything that I have done. So I think reinvention really has been the key to it, because I get bored. You tend to otherwise stagnate. So for all those people who are starting out, my only advice to them is just do what makes you happy, do it passionately. And if you're pursuing this as your career, you have to constantly keep evolving and reinventing.
Recently I was speaking to Sriram Raghavan sir, and he said, there's a new breed of actors that don't really care about stardom as much as about performance. They want great performances, they want great meaty roles. Do you think that line is also blurred over the period of time where, earlier people would say a star's role and a star. You've been a superstar, and when you come in there, people love a Shilpa Shetty. Has that line been blurred more so with, say, OTT, where great content, great performance, and actors are very happy with that, and it doesn't matter about stardom anymore?
As you rightly put it, there are some actors who are looking for just a part and look at it from the point of view of, how to be recognized as an actor in that part. And then there are some who are approached because of their stardom to play a part. And they're very well aware of that's what they bring to the table. So each one brings something to the table. And I think the audiences are the smart ones to recognize who brings what. So I just feel like the ones who have been trained or rather who want to approach their work as an actor, it's a different gamut of things that you have to do.
But is that a tougher route?
No.
Or is it a longer route? I mean, longevity is better.
As long as you're recognized at the end of it all. So your end goal as an actor or as someone who's famous is that you want to be recognized.
Yeah.
So if you're a star, you are recognized. And if you're an actor, you're recognized. It doesn't mean that you can take away the acting aspect of the star. But that's not what they're, they're known for their swag. And you see all the, the 90s heroes. Their body of work and their experiences have made them better, mature actors than if you see the new crop. A lot of them that have come out of NSD and, come out of acting schools. And their approach to work is very different. And also, like I said, there's an influx of new talent because of OTT. So you're getting to see and recognize all those actors who have also been struggling for such a long time. So if they didn't get stardom there, they're finding it on OTT because of their acting chops. So,
This itself is massive. I was discussing outside also with the Amazon guys. Few shows, scale large. We talk about the swag in the 90s. Well, Rohit Shetty shoots like it's the 1990s only now. The scale is that big only. The action's got a lot better. I was speaking to Vivek as well. He said, now the action's so much safer for everyone. Someone like you has such a fantastically spunky role in this, One shot of you just saying, I'm not going to back down. I like that. Just to be we've done so many magnum opuses also. How does this compare when you come in here? You're saying like, wow, man, this is really, we've come a long way in the last, say, 4 or 5 years.
No, I think you can definitely see a change in the way people are looking at cinema. Filmmakers are also changing in terms of content, in terms of grandeur, how they're mounting their movies. And Rohit comes with a certain brand of cinema. The onus was definitely far more, being the first, woman cop to be cast in his cop verse. So it was very exciting for me. But at the end of it all, I'll tell you, people only come in and appreciate something different. People will sit up when they see something different. So people have reacted to the trailer and reacted to my part because I think it's one of the first times that you see a woman wanting to, literally hit or punch the guy.
Which is, I think you were such an apt fit for it. I think if somebody sees you also, even when you walk, there's certain actors that walk, when they say that a lot of male actors have swag, you have that. When you walk, I've seen so many times. Sometimes you just walk past straight and, you've got like a straight head, which has always been. Have you always had this kind of gait? Like, always?
I don't know. Thank you, I've never really paid so much attention to it, but I think it comes from maybe my height. I don't know. That's not what Rohit said when I walked for the first time. He started laughing.
What?
He said, "Aisa kaun chalta hai?" That's Rohit.
Really?
Yeah. But because there's a certain way he wants to shoot his actor.
Okay.
So that swagger that you see when a hero walks into a frame, there's a certain gravitas, with the way Rohit shoots his actors.
And he said, "Aisa nahi chalna hai." And
there was an art to it.
Really?
So we kind of, I learned, and then I put in a bit of my own thing. But it's an art. He's also coming off something that possibly didn't work last year, and I think a lot of us have sort of reassessed what is working, what isn't working. As an actor who's, like we said, we're celebrating 30 years, are you now choosing something only that you'll say, I want to write in my, we used to have yearbooks when you were young and said that this is what my wish list for myself would be. Is now Shilpa only choosing that you'll say that this is exactly what I want to say now? Then 25 we'll do something like this. Is that how you're planning your work now? Well observed. I think, yes, in the last 2 years, I have decided and made a conscious decision of choosing parts that could surprise my audiences. And I started with Sukhi, doing an absolute diametrically opposite role with Tara Shetty. in Indian Police Force now, and then after this, we'll have KD as my next outing. All very different characters, different roles. And I think after being here for so long, back in the day, I never really thought so much about, a part. Maybe because I needed to work and I didn't want to work. Today, if I have to leave my children at home and get out of the house,
it should really be worth it.
It really has to be worth my while.
Yeah.
So yes, the parts I choose now, also it's to impress. It also comes from a mother's state of mind that I want to introduce the actor that...
To the kids?
Yes.
Wow.
This new 2.0 version, and introduce this version to my kids of what mom does, and just to see the sparkle in my son's eye, to see him react to Indian Police Force's trailer and for him to say, that's my mom, was amazing for me to see as a mom, as an actor. So it excited him, and that's my audience. I feel if you're able to cater to kids and entertain kids, you've hit a home run.
I know so many superhero films across the world have proven that.
Exactly.
And you keep doing that, it works. But I have to also talk about another part of yours before I wind this up. Shortage of time is always a problem. You're an incredible businesswoman, and we keep reading about that. How are you at negotiating when it comes down to picking up roles and all that? Sometimes people say, look, I'll do this because, like I said, I want my yearbook to be filled up. Are you a no-nonsense negotiator on set? I mean, or with the production as well?
I always have my walkaway price.
Oh, really?
There's, I feel now especially, films I honestly don't do for the money.
Yeah, of course.
You just do films because I love my craft. I love what it brings for me in terms of fame, adulation. And that's what we actors live for. Anyone who tells you they don't love the fame is lying to you if you're in this milieu. Business is an entirely different way I approach it. But I think somewhere, I feel like when you're doing a film and if a filmmaker doesn't pay you, maybe not what you're worth or what you're expecting, but at least what you deserve, then he doesn't deserve you. So I do have my walkaway price of, okay, this is what I should be getting. Fine, you can't afford that. But now it's also become easier because now you can negotiate in a way where you can say that, okay, don't pay me now, you pay me if the film is successful, or the content is successful. There's one way of doing that. I did it when we did Life in a Metro. So I started it then.
Wow.
So...
did you get the successful part?
I did. I did. Yes. And more than what I had expected.
Wow.
So I... whether it be... taking on a brand and doing a sweat equity deal. I did it
that I've heard about.
5 years ago. So I did things that were trend-setting in sort of ways, and then I've kind of transitioned into becoming a restaurateur. This was actually my plan B, but I don't think I need to, shift gears because plan A is still working.
It's working very well. The sweat equity part, you should actually take a masterclass with so many people to figure it out. People don't understand the meaning of that even now.
Because we actors are a bit spoiled. We're like, why would you take sweat equity? Because you have to hedge your bets. To be able to say, okay, I won't take X amount. You give me an equity. And sometimes, the company may not do well. So you'd rather take money up front. Actors are not willing to do that. They're like, paise lo, bhag jao yaar. Who wants to invest in the company? But I think if you're doing something, you have to believe in it, whether it be a brand, whether it be a movie. You have to believe in it and you have to invest in it fully. Whether it be time, mentally, physically, you have to invest in it. And then it shows you your results.
The payoffs can be really big. If you actually do a little bit of research, that really does work. But I think she said, she's always been a trendsetter. And it's not about, which roles you choose. It's about what all you end up doing, where you take it from there. Now, one of the most incredible lines in this is, I want to do the roles that my children want to see. And I think that is exactly what 2024 is all about. It's no longer about, hiding away things that used to happen about 10 years ago. Lots has changed in the last 10 years. The wonderful Shilpa Shetty, thanks so much for joining me. I'll see you soon. And India Police Force, of course, is there. It's going to be there. The publicity is going to be huge. You're obviously going to watch it. But like I said, this is, I think, on scale-wise for OTT, this is right up there.